Now it says Neow live. We shall see. That was in fact the case. Alright. Alright, we are live. Do this. Let's get it on. Can we do this? Who's hungry? Who's, not you, Max. Who's hungry? We've got a treat especial on this fine Saturday night. Lighting is horrible in here. That's what you get on this channel. Just the way we roll around here. All right, I gotta find some stuff. Find a piece of paper. Very important live stream coming up. You want to like, share, subscribe, tell all your friends, family, your enemies, tell everybody you know. Got the receipts. I got the receipts. Or the receipt. Anyway, I got one receipt. Welcome in, welcome in. Welcome into the Saturday night Tweekah hour, which might drag on for several hours. Just warning. That being the case, we should probably get started with building a cup of coffee. So we'll let a few people trickle in, wander their way in, stumble their way in. I'm your chef for the evening. Excuse me. Chef Brent of the Brent Shimko channel. If you accidentally click on this live stream and you want to exit, feel free to do so now. No hard feelings, no judgmentalism, nothing. It's all good. It's all good. See if the usual suspects are still awake. It's 5:45 on a Saturday evening. A very snowy Saturday here in central British Columbia, the landmass formerly known as Canada. So we are live, but wisely nobody is watching, so that's good. We are about to prepare a delicacy old traditional family recipe I learned on the internet. We're going to take our sweet time, so I'm not even that hungry right now. I was going to wait to do this until I got really good and hungry, but that might not be till tomorrow. So in the meantime, we'll smoke and drink coffee, chat it up a bit. Welcome in, welcome in. Again, if you accidentally clicked on this video, not a problem. Feel free to just move on to the next one. No hard feelings whatsoever. But hit that like, make sure you subscribe, share, save this video, because YouTube, the algorithm is it's attacking content creators like me. What do we got going here? I am not, in fact, Lemmy Kilmister from the band Motorhead, but my facial hair resembles his, and this cheap hat completes the look. So we are about to prepare Tweekah burritos. If you don't know what that is, you need to stay tuned, because we're gonna show you from start to finish how to build the best Tweekah burrito you've never tasted in your life. And as the title says, now made with at least 333% more tweaks. Not actual tweaks, but kind of tweaks we do on this channel. So there's no rugs of any kind involved. We're just a bunch of YouTube losers that like hanging out together and having a good time, a few laughs, and Tweekah burritos. Let me introduce you to my co-stars. This evening we got Pepper the cat and Max the mutt. And your host, of course, me, Brent, YouTube Tweekah. Listen, what's going on YouTube tonight? Is just somebody got a live stream going or what? Where the usual suspects at? What they want to bed? It might be just me and the pets. We shall see. Until we get some coffee in us, we're not going to be much good for anything anyway. So first things first. Welcome to my culinary new format for this channel. It's going to be culinary cooking. Culinary content for your gastronomic, orgasmic, videographic pleasure. I can almost taste them burritos. I can almost taste that coffee. So let's get ourselves comfortable. Grab your favorite beverage. Mine is coffee. Grab your favorite smoke, mine is cigarettes. And once that wonderful black juice, that hot bean juice is ready, we'll let the fun begin. It's going to be almost 9 o'clock on the East Coast. I'm on the west side of the continent. So. How's everybody doing tonight? Yeah, I should do a quick sound check, make sure. Everything is 5x5 here. Let's see. Got sound? Yeah, we got sound. We got sound. Maybe I wore everybody out in the afternoon stream, I guess. Wore myself out. That was an intense time. All right, coffee is on the way. Looks like a fine cup of coffee. Let's see what. Well, now let's just peruse the old YouTubes here. See if I'm missing out on something. We were watching Mitch after I got back from my grocery run. So some entertaining content. Brandon's hungry for some Tweekah burritos. Good morning, Brandon. Jody stumbles her way in. Good to see you. All right, we got some hungry YouTubers here. We are going to prepare the classic rough family recipe of the Tweekah burrito, which I described in painful detail on the earlier stream today. And so we just have to manifest it to bring it into being. So we're going to do a live cooking demonstration and test our culinary tweaking skills. See if we can recreate that rough family recipe. And actually ingest what we prepare here. And see how that goes. So my coffee is dang well ready. Grab a tankard of your favorite beverage. Settle in as we enjoy this. How how do I say it? Orgasmic gastronomic experience together. So I got some props we're gonna need to share. How's your day going, Brendan Mitchell? Were you around earlier? I don't remember seeing you earlier. Ashtrays right here. So I ran down to the food store. Went down my ingredient list for the Tweekah burritos. Let's actually, I'm not even set up here. Got to blow up the chat to a size that I can actually read it. That's better. Let's blow the zoom up to about 333%. I can read the chats. East Carbon is here. Larata in the house. I hope you're hungry, East Carbon. I was there for a little bit, just lurking, or so yeah. We went down to the food store. We spent spent some money on their stuff. I got some Dr. Pepper chilling outside. End All Immunity is hungry for some Tweekah burritos. So welcome in. Good to see you. And so let me maybe show you the ingredients, and then I'll run down the price list. So if you're working on trying to recreate this recipe, you'll have a budget to work with. So the first ingredient I tracked down was some canned chili. So found the cheapest stuff I could. This is Campbell's Chunky Chili, home style. And here in the landmass formerly is known as Canada, it's bilingual, so maison means home style. And then I bought a second can for a separate batch. I think the experiment is we're gonna eat Tweekah burritos until we run out of ingredients and see how we feel at the end of it. So it might be a 2 or 3 day process. But this is the hot and spicy Fort et Épice. Épicé. So and we can even run down the ingredient list if you guys are interested, because I can't guarantee you'll get the same results if you choose a different brand, because I mean, this one in particular, well, it's pretty straight ahead, but I don't want to try it. This one does have beans in it, so I was strictly shopping for value, and these were on sale. So Chunky Chili brand. If you need to sponsor a small YouTuber, I'm your guy. So we'll give this a little shake. Sounds good. I couldn't find any dented cans. And we're gonna go through what every ingredient cost me here, so you'll have an idea. Just if you're trying to plan a meal for a family, you can get an idea. And then, so the next ingredient I found was the eggs. So we're not going to use a dozen eggs, but we got to scramble up some eggs. That's a major ingredient in this Tweekah burrito mess that we're going to mess with. So these are the cheapest eggs I could find: large whites, caged eggs, some nasty old eggs, I didn't even check the date. Hopefully they're not expired. These are good till February. They're good till Valentine's Day. So February 14th is when those are getting fed to the dogs. And then no burrito would be complete without burrito wraps. So this was a difficult choice. I was sitting there looking at the burrito wraps, and they came in all different sizes. Some had 8 per package, some had 10 per package. So unfortunately, I wasn't able to shop for the best value. I opted for the biggest ones because I can't wrap a burrito for shit. So I figured the extra large for an extra large tweaker like me. These are low in saturated fat and sugar, thankfully. And there's some guarantees that come with it. Fresh taste guarantee. These are just your basic wheat burritos wraps. And there's 6 in this package, which 600 gram package. So 100 grams per wrap. I don't think we'll go through all the nutritional data on these things. Next, we have the Bakey Puffs. So we needed Bakey Puffs. This was the only brand and the only offering of Bakey Puffs. So I was unable to shop for any kind of value. Oh, we've got a question here. Do you scramble them in a bowl or in the pan? Well, that's a damn good question. That's a detail of the recipe. We're gonna have to improvise. I'm leaning towards pan. Just give them a stir. Because we're not making an omelet, we're just scrambling some eggs. And I don't even know how many eggs I need to do. Because the proportion of egg to chili needs to be just so. Otherwise I could ruin the whole recipe. But these Bakey Puffs, 100 gram package. Old Dutch, if you're watching, email me. We'll get a sponsorship going. Old Dutch is a well-loved Canadian brand, product of the USA. So, and the Dempster's stuff. Let's see. Got to be made in the USA. I'm sure it is. So yeah, we're boycotting the hell out of those nasty Americans by pretty much featuring all American products in our grocery stores. These are Canadian eggs, I think. I'm sure it's a product of Canada. Yeah, product of Canada. So these are local. They could be anywhere from 100 miles from my location to 5,000 miles away. I have no idea. I don't have the details of what barn those eggs came from. And oh yeah, these Campbell's, everybody's flavor favorite. Possibly 3D printed meat and synthetic ingredients, allegedly. This sucker, product of the Americans, courtesy of America. Focus. Trust me, it's made in America. Have you ever seen an eggplant? Have you ever made a YouTube short with an eggplant is my question to you, because I have. You have to go back on my channel to either prove or disprove my claim. You should keep your head out of chicken butt. I try to, I, you have my word. I try my best. But the key word being try. I try to keep my head out of chicken butt. Don't always succeed, unfortunately. So, now I bought some extra goodies for my, oh yeah, and then we need cheese. So I didn't purchase this. I've got cheese in the form of this kind of cheese. Do you guys know what Cheese Whiz is? Do you have Cheese Whiz in the States? Where's this sucker made? This is some crazy nasty stuff, but pardon me, it's cheese spread. Let's see, where's this from? It's made with real cheese, but it's a little ambiguous. It's a little ambiguous, like some YouTubers that spring to mind. Yeah, you got the whiz down there? All right. I didn't want to have to explain Cheese Whiz if this was like a Canadian thing. But it's basically fake spreadable cheese, apparently. But oh so tasty. I have no idea where this is made. I thought they were supposed to tell us. I thought there was a right to know legislation about food or something. So they're keeping that a secret. Who knows? This originated from my fridge. That's the best I can tell you. So we got basically the ingredients. I did buy some extra goodies. Now this is not part of the traditional family recipe, but I grabbed some salsa, and not necessarily for the burritos, but I do have some tortillas that I want to snack on at some point, possibly in the future. So these are actually for the tortillas. Then I got my Dr. Pepper, and then I bought a couple other food items, but we're gonna run down the price list just so people know. Watching this maybe at a future date. We're basing this on early January 2026 prices in British Columbia, Canada. So starting with, what do we got here? Starting with the Campbell's chili. We should do this like the Price is Right. Get you guys guessing what the prices were on everything. It's been a while since I bought canned chili, and this is a meager 425 grams. So that's like less than a pound in total. Cheese Whiz is gross. I'm definitely watching a Western cooking show. Are you going for a gallop next? No, we're doing Motorhead Tweek cooking. So we got the Lemmy tribute to Lemmy facial grooming and the fake Lemmy Kilmister hat. $5 Canadian, $2 US. So close. These were actually on sale. It didn't give me the regular price, but $3.99 for a can of that, and that was the cheapest I could find. So we had Stag chili, a few other brands, but they're like crazy expensive. They were like $5 a can. So again, we were trying to shop for value for those on a budget. I want to plan a budget. So in January 2026 prices, we've got $3.99 per can. The wheat wraps. What do you call these? Burrito tortillas. Flour tortillas. These were, and this was a hard one because I couldn't shop for value. The cheapest I could find were I think it was 620 gram package for $4.19. This is a 600 gram package. Again, my reasoning was I needed the larger wraps because it's not like rolling a spliff or something. Like it's, I need all the help I can get. So I opted for the 6 extra large biscuits or whatever you call them for $4.49. So whatever country you're in, you can convert the currency. $24.74. Very close. Very close. But you guessed over. Dr. Pepper, that's next. Oh yeah, okay, the puffs. Again, had no other option. I didn't even check the price. I just grabbed them because that was my only choice. $4.99 for a 100 gram bag. Dang! And we're gonna read out the ingredients on this sucker. This is actually the only food item that I kind of trust, but this contains pork rinds, lard, and salt. So that's not terrible. Salsa, that was $5 for that jar, but we're not counting that because we may or may not, like if we're strictly following the recipe that was provided online, salsa was not included, so I don't want to blow anybody's budget if they're planning this meal for their families. Dozen large eggs, January 2026 in the 51st state, only $4.25. I remember 10 years ago, you can still get eggs at the grocery store for $2.29. You guys probably are still paying like $1.59 in the state. No, your prices are pretty whacked out too. What does a dozen eggs cost where you live? Tell me, the internet wants to know. And what was the other thing? The Cheese Whiz. This is the little guy, the little jar. I bought this on sale way back when. I forget how much. It might have been $4 or $5. But this can range anywhere from, like I say, $4 or $5 up to $72 Canadian. It's a kind of a wild price range there. So shop around, shop on sale. So I'm not going to do a grand total, but those are the prices for the ingredients. We're only going to do one jar or one tin of the chili today. I guess you could put your vote in the chat whether we do the hot one or the home style. Doesn't really make a difference to me. Doesn't make a difference to Max. $5 for, is that for eggs? That's terrible. That's terrible, boy. That doesn't sound good. Well, yeah, what did I pay? $4.25. So, and then they had the cage free run organic. They were like $12 a dozen, like $1 per egg. And I said, hell no. Not today. Not today. Unless the recipe specified $1 per egg, scrambled eggs, I was not prepared. I'm thinking for those that want to recreate this recipe on their own, make it as achievable as possible. So, and that's it. And really the only, okay, so I've got some butter that I'm gonna scramble the eggs in. We're not gonna count that into the cost. If use whatever grease that you use for scrambling eggs. I use butter. And I'm gonna use salt and pepper on the eggs. That's the only seasoning we're gonna add. We're not adding extra chili powder to the eggs. We're not We're not doing shit. Just what you see, what I've shown you so far, that's all that's going into this. So everything is crazy prices. Yeah, it's like, that's crazy. So any thoughts? Now, again, the details of the recipe that I acquired are rather scant. I'm assuming we're supposed to heat up the chili, but I can't guarantee 100% that that's actually part of the preparation for this recipe. So if I got it wrong, that's on me. But we're going to heat up the chili. In this here, Sheow, this stainless steel pot, Sheow. And then while that's warming up, we're gonna scramble some eggs in this here stainless steel skillet, Sheow. Use olive oil? Well, see, I'm not rich like Jody, so I just opt for butter. So I'd have to sell Max if I wanted to buy some of that fancy fake olive oil. So, do you get the real olive oil, or is it? I remember seeing a YouTube documentary how most olive oil is counterfeit. So just let the buyer beware. So unless you're getting it imported straight from, say, Italy or Greece, I'm not entirely sure what you're consuming when you purchase olive oil here in the Americas. It might be legit, but let me say, look up the YouTube document, or it might have been Dateline or something. I don't know. But, most olive oil is all super fake. It's a scam. Well, the resolution was to quit during 2026 and then restart. So I quit for a good 10 minutes. But I can beat that. I can do better than 10 minutes. So yeah, we'll be quitting and restarting at some point during the year. So it's a process. Like, it's my goal for the year for YouTube is 450 subs. And we're at 446, so I think that's pretty achievable. I'm thinking, once I hit my goal of 450, I can just kind of coast for the rest of the year. So we'll see. We'll see. It may or may not happen. I want to make an achievable goal. Didn't want to have this big pie in the sky goal for this channel. So 450. Let's get to 450 before December 31st, 2026. Because people come and people go, so you lose subs. Someone might steal your channel, and then you have 0 subs. Like, it's a weird game, this YouTube. I don't know how to explain it to somebody who's not in the game, but it's a real Tweekah game. So those of you who know, you know, right? So let's get going on this. Now, here's the question: do I even have a can opener in this Tweek Shack? I believe I do. Yeah, look at that. Looky here, looky here. I didn't have to buy a can opener. So if you don't have a can opener, go to your nearest dollar store. You probably get one for like $1. Allegedly. So anybody weighing in? Are we doing the hot and spicy or home style? What do you guys prefer? What kind of flavor sensations are you looking to experience on this beautiful Saturday evening? And there might be a little bit of dog hair added as seasoning too. I just plucked a piece out of my mouth. Hot. Okay, we got one vote for hot. And the hot wins it. Okay, here we go. Hot and spicy. Justin Garza has wandered his way over from the Mitch stream. I got to be careful. We don't want to say the trigger phrase. Good to see you. Good to see you. Did you walk away with that big pile of loot that Mitch was giving away? My stream kind of glitched, or his stream glitched, and I don't know. Oh, you're catching up. Another 400 and we'll be even. Yeah, you're getting close. So let's all head over to End All Immunity and sub, like, share, subscribe, send lots of super chats his way. Let's do this. Larata, of course Larata exists. Larata owns this channel and all of YouTube for that matter. Okay, so we got the hot and spicy. Too much yammering. I'm so distracted. Because we're here for burritos, not bullshit. The bullshit discussion was in the afternoon stream. So you gotta go back and get yourself up to speed. If you're interested in bullshit talk. Wassa and East Carbon. Ooh. Now there's a recipe for kind of sorry ass. Is this the can opener that What's Matter You gifted me Christmas or fudge? It don't work for shit. I thought I had two of them. I have to go get that hatchet and just hack my way into this thing. Let's see. Maybe is it open enough? So let's just make a little bend here. Yeah, I'll be able to empty this out without slicing myself open, hopefully. You party on the E-Line channel. I haven't been a partaker of the E-Line channel in quite some time. It's not that I got anything against Michael E-Line, it's just I got other things that I'm preoccupied with. Mostly involving smoking and drinking coffee. So, yeah, I guess we might have to move the camera. You need to see what I'm doing here. I'll just describe for you in explicit detail. I'm emptying the can of chili into the pot. We need Daily in here taking notes for everybody, making a transcription. Oh, I guess YouTube provides a transcription of the video anyway, but Max is looking at that can. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Brandon Grable? Who's flipping crazy? You just come to my chat and start calling people crazy? Hold the dog hair? Oh, I'm on top chat too. Top chat check, everybody. Top chat check. if I missed some comments there, but have you ever been to a dog race? No, I have not. Drag race. All right, I need to blow up the chat even more. I can't see. Can't see shit. Blind as fuck. Well, that doesn't show you much. I need one of those overhead cams like they do on the real cooking shows, the real cooking channels. Let's see if we can give you the view here. So that's what we got so far. A can of chili emptied into a pot with me holding a cigarette ash over it. So we're not going to make this gross. We're going to try to make this as true to the original recipe as we can. So we're not, yeah, we want to avoid the dog hair. We want to avoid the cigarette butts and the, I mean, I do have to eat this. I'm not just going to throw this away. So I'll put this on the back burner. Get that burner all lit up. Oh, I can control the, yeah, it's sort of kind of on low heat. So we got some propane flame, some courtesy of the local gas station. Drag Queen Racing. That could be a million sub channel concept you got there. All right, then while that's heating up, we're gonna do the eggs, the hen fruits. So we'll warm up the pan a little bit. Get that dog hair out of there, like so. Maybe sterilize it a bit. They're sterilized. And we'll get some butter happening. Ooh, I hear some sizzle. We have we're on our way to burritos. We're on our way to dining bliss. So we'll just butter that up. Now you guys maybe help me. So that was per pound of chili. Does 3 eggs sound right? To give it some good consistency. I don't have a written recipe. I just got a kind of a verbal description of how this recipe works. But I'm thinking 3 eggs should be plenty. Praz is lurking. Well, I knew that. I knew that was inevitably going to happen. As long as oh, a cat found an empty can of chili. Don't cut your tongue, boy. Right. Just fetching the rest of my ingredients. So we got egg. We can set these bacon puffies aside. Little precious little babies. Now I used to cook on cast iron a lot, but I've since switched to stainless steel. It's kind of a bit tricky to get non-stick eggs on stainless steel. But we'll do our best. Oh, that chili is heating up but fast, man. Get with the program. Oh, I turned the burner right off. Dang. Well, that's warming up anyway. So let's get these eggs dealt with. Oh yeah, that feels hot. And again, these are scrambled. We don't care if what the yolks end up looking like. Hey, scram. So remember what I was talking about earlier about egg yolks? So these are those putrid pale egg yolks that nobody wants to eat, but I'm going to eat them. I'm going to hide the eggs from Mr. Cat. And, all right, we got scramblize these eggs. And said we were going to add salt and pepper. So we got salt here. There's that nasty Himalayan salt, and there we got pepper. Throw pepper in the pan. Of course not. I wouldn't. Just throw a little bit of this cat hair. So just a splash of ground pepper. Nothing fancy. Just your run-of-the-mill pepper. So we're not going to include that in the cost. Everybody has pepper. Stir that sucker up. And these need more eggs. Right? That cooked down to this is basically enough for one burrito as far as the eggs from what I'm seeing. So to get a decent consistency, I would probably say that amount, 3 eggs to that amount of chili. 3 eggs per burrito or 6 eggs per can. So we'll set those aside. Those are pretty much ready. And then, so here's the secret ingredient, the cheesy poofs, or the bacon poofs. So that's a little too big of a portion, and I'm not going to get out my chef's knife. We're just going to crunch them up a little bit. Again, I don't know if this is part of the true method, but we're just going to keep adding this until it looks right. Max's mouth is just a watering. That looks about right. Half a dozen or so bacon poofs. Stir that all up. And we want to just gently allow the bacon poofs to be saturated by the chili so that they soften up some. So, doesn't that sound delightful? What was the grand total cost? I think it probably works out to about $17 per burrito. It's not cheap if you want to eat like this. This is all right. Next, I think those are softened up sufficiently. I thought this was going to take a lot longer. I thought I was going to be slaving over the stove here all night. Zip. Okay, both Pepper and Max are addicted to butter. Put that off to the side. Let's find a plate. Here's what we'll do. Some enameled cookware or dinnerware. Impress your guests by serving them meals on the camping cookware. Mitch is in the house. Good to see you. Hope you're hungry. Hope you brought your appetite. We are preparing a rough family favorite recipe, which I just learned on the internets last night on the DirectD live stream. It's a delightful Tweekah burrito. So here we got, where's this camera? Camera's over here, chat's over there. So we got our big ass burrito tortilla. We got our scrambled eggs, which we scrambled. I kind of just crumbled them. And the cheese whiz. There we go. So we got the cheese whiz. I think we'll apply a generous dollop of cheese whiz to the burrito. The burrito skin. That's not the right word, is it? Burrito skins? Burrito. The flour thing, the thing that holds the burrito together. So there we go, some like so. And as well, we'll do a taste test maybe on tomorrow's stream. We'll use some cheddar. I've got some actual cheddar cheese. And if there's any leftovers, maybe we'll do a side-by-side. Maybe we'll get Max and Pepper's opinion if they want to weigh in. So that's all good and ready. So then we got our chili preparation here. So that's the canned chili with bacon poofs. Bacon poofs for anybody who's taking notes. This was the only brand of these I could find. So, if you have a favorite brand, by all means, you don't have to buy this brand, but just be warned, your results may vary. So, yeah. Getting it done, see? So, okay, cat is way too curious about what I'm doing. So let's move this over here. This is exciting. I get to eat like the gatekeeper, keister king of YouTube. What the hell you doing, boy? Oh, he's doing dishes already. He's licking off the knife that had the cheese whiz on it. So this is what we're looking at. This, and we're pretty much done. All we gotta do is wrap them up and start enjoying our Tweekah burrito meal. Bacon puff pass. Yeah, that's something like that, yeah. All right, let's wrap this up before the cat gets to it. I watched somebody do this once, so I'm an expert. I'm gonna do like this little roll part and a squeeze and the fold. And we're done. Is that a good looking burrito or what? No, you gotta fix this side. Do a little repair. Slight repair. Do the squeeze and the roll. And yeah, there was a little bit of a discussion earlier. Sour cream or no sour cream. So there we go. That's what we're dealing with. A big honking burrito full of all kinds of nasty ingredients, which we're gonna enjoy. Because everybody's got to eat, and we determined earlier everything's basically just poop or poop derived. So it doesn't really matter what it looks like going in. It comes out looking all the same. So there you have it. I'm not gonna do the sour cream or any hot sauce or nothing because that was not specified as part of the recipe. We're gonna do just an honest taste test with the recipe provided, and this is what I was provided. So are you ready, Max? Are you ready? He's not even interested. You like that looks disgusting. So yeah, it needs salt, but I'm a bit of a sodium fiend. So I think this is a traditional holiday fare at the Rough House. So for special occasions, birthdays, etc. Interesting taste, man. Hot sauce on the burrito. So yeah, it's not terribly spicy. I don't even know what I got for hot sauce here. I think I got something. Whoops, sorry, Maxie. I do not have any hot sauce on my fingertips other than this crazy ass hot sauce, which is actually pretty scary. This is product of Mexico. I don't know if this is safe for Canadian consumption. I might break something. But there you have it. Tweekah burritos. How long did that take? That didn't take long. Delicious. Max, you don't want any of this. No. You're not climbing into bed with me after eating this. Forget that. I'll torture you, not the other way around. What you can have is a little doggy bone. There you go. A little bit of some baby back rib snacks for old Maxie. All right, so admittedly not. I wanted to smell like propane here. It's not exactly high dining. I don't know if it hits a spot, but I'm a little worried. I did forget the Pepto-Bismol. And this ingredient is kind of, it was ambiguous whether the cheese was supposed to be on the burritos or a different dish. Because there were some other Some other Tweekah recipes that were shared amongst the viewership of his lowliness, the grand poobah of YouTube. Concho County's next sheriff. Some involved hot dogs and eggs, and I think that recipe involved some hot sauce, but was not specified on the burrito. So I don't want to take a chance that I'm portraying the Tweekah burrito as something that it's not. So by all means, if you choose to replicate this this recipe in the comfort and privacy of your own home, I really don't want to know what you put on your Tweekah burritos. You can just keep that to yourself. Because it's none of my business. So I'm just going to see what the chats are up to. Mr. Osgood, he's here for supper. This is the infamous burrito. Just go back to the beginning. It took all of 3 minutes to make. So. But this is what this is what people who keister phones and stockpile diapers like to eat when they're live streaming or after live stream, unless they've eaten too many cookies. And after they banned all the people that would interact in the chat, like me. So we had a hypothesis: if you become a member on DirectD, does that gain you access? I don't know. I don't. Subscribing doesn't seem to make a difference. But I'm like perma-blocked. I must have done something real bad to get perma-blocked. What's going on here? Okay, just control yourself, Mitch. Good to see you. Good to see you. Not a cowboy hat. This is a Tweekah hat. The iconic, legendary Lemmy Kilmister from Motorhead Tweekah hat. With the iconic facial hair features of the above mentioned iconic legend, Ian Lemmy Kilmister. So, all right, we're almost done. Burrito number one. I think that's my limit. DirectD could probably polish off about 7 of these. My guess is anywhere from 3 to 17 in one sitting. But I'm an old guy. I don't think I could handle more than one of those. Yeah, we don't really do cowboy hats here. We do. I don't know, maybe it's technically a cowboy hat. I've never seen it as a cowboy hat. I've seen it as a Tweekah boy hat. Let's put this shit away before the animals decide to I can see that they're plotting against me, so that when my back is turned, they're going to do something bad and just go straight for that luscious, delicious Tweekah burrito-y goodness. So there you have it. If you want to see more Tweekah recipes, try to get me reinstated on DirectD's channel, and I'll hit him up for all his family secret recipes. Many of them involve macaroni and cheese and hot dogs. And spam. I didn't pick up any spam or hot dogs today at the grocery store. Figured I'd save that for a very special Tweek stream, maybe on my birthday or something, or on New Year's. Just coming up on April 1st. And we'll just pack everything away nice and safe from the critters. I can't return the hat, unfortunately. This was purchased at the thrift store in Grunthal. Still got the original price tag on it. So this set me back $1. And unfortunately, it's all covered in like dog hair and pet hair, and maybe even some like pubes or something. I don't know. Whatever. But there you go, cooking with Brent. How do I rate this meal? Avoid, if possible. I don't know. What's a good rating scale we can come up with for Tweekah dishes? I don't know. It's like if you're all meffed up, and I guess you're probably not worried about food that much anyway. How's that work? I've never done that, so I guess I could give you a rating in the morning. Let's see how this evening goes. If it's a real shit show tomorrow, that will definitely influence my rating, so to speak. If you know what I'm saying. If you know, you know. Oh yeah, cat's making a mess. Yeah, Max, I think you'll cut yourself if you start licking this. We're gonna hide that from you. Personally, if I had to compare it to last night's stream, the ribeye stream, I'd go with the ribeye. That wasn't terrible, but that would not be. I don't think the Cheese Whiz took away or added from the experience. Daily is late. Well, time for dessert. You missed the main course. Well, I guess you can go back 20 minutes and see the whole gnarly mess for what it is. But would I recommend people go and dine with DirectD in person and ask them to make you something to eat? Probably not. I don't know. I don't know if Mitch is still here. I think he kind of had some first-hand experience, possibly, with that. I don't know how much you care to share with our Tweeky audience here, but yeah, I probably wouldn't be knocking on his door saying, "Hey, what you got to eat?" He's like, "I'm trying out this new recipe. You wanna give it a try? Well, what's in it?" You know, and then as he runs down the list of ingredients, you're like, "Nah, I'm good. I'm good." So yeah, we got a lot of traffic over at Mitch Lovin. Ooh, that's the It's a trigger phrase. Gotta be careful. Certain members of this audience may or may not not be activated by what I just said there. So, how about this? How about instead of burrito, you get some water? How's that sound, Max? Does that sound good? So there you go. And yeah, if you can go back and look at the DirectD stream from last night, he was doing that thing where he was not doing the sneaky gay thing. He was doing the overtly gay thing, where he had these cookies, these cream-filled cookies. So I don't have cream-filled cookies. I got these cheap-ass cookies. They're just shortbread with some fake chocolate on them. And so he had these cookies, I don't know what they are, Oreos or something, one vanilla side and one chocolate side, and he would peel them apart and say to his audience, which would you like, the chocolate or the vanilla? And then one gay faggot in his chat said, I want the creamy middle. It's like, yeah, I don't doubt it. So. Don't doubt it at all. Yeah, you take that creamy middle from DirectD. That's what he wants. He wants to give you a bit of that creamy middle. Ugh. What a Tweekah. And he's in charge of YouTube. He's in charge of this whole shit show. What's the matter with you when you eat him? I need some moral support or something. I need somebody to pick on. Somebody text, what's the matter with you? Tell him to get his ass in here. All right, so yeah, my sub count is decreasing as we speak. So. All right, that's not necessarily unexpected. I knew what would happen. I knew the possibility. You go online and start making Tweekah recipes that people are just going to run in the opposite direction. And keep unplugging my chargers. It's not good. But maybe on the next installment, if I survive the night, we'll try our home style chili. And the cheddar, it's old cheddar cheese. So it's that, or sharp cheddar, some people call it. But it's not the yellow cheese, it's actually white. So different dining experience. Carbon County, is that where? You guys neighbors? Where was I going with that? But yeah, we're gonna see how long I can survive on this kind of horrific diet of Tweekah burritos. I'll just eat it for every meal until all those ingredients are gone. So I'll polish off those eggs, both cans of chili. So I got half a pot of that chili left. We'll just keep going until I guess, I don't know, what's the worst that could happen? Like, it's not like I'd slip into a coma of some kind or something. I hope it doesn't turn me gay. Dang. I bet that's what that's all about. So we'll proceed cautiously. maybe as a warning, before undertaking a diet of this nature, consult your healthcare physician. I don't accept any liability for any results you may or may not experience as a result of trying to duplicate, replicate this recipe to you, any of your heirs, any of your business associates. I would just say look into the laws in your local state, whether bacon poofs and chili should actually be combined in that manner, which I just did. I might have broken several laws just by that one move alone. Apparently I didn't need a permit to purchase bacon poofs. I asked at the checkout if I needed a special license to purchase those, but no, it was all good. But I think the combination of the bacon poofs and the canned chili might be in violation of several ordinances. So just be careful, depending on where you live, that you check that it's all legit. And so now what's the matter? Now he's hungry. Am I back? No, we never left. We've been streaming the whole time. Where have you been? We've been waiting for you. When you thought I ended that last stream, you thought I was serious? Like, we just kept going. We've been here all day. Care to explain? We finished our Tweaker Delight meal. We went to the store. We got our Dr. Pepper. Like, where were you? What were you doing? How are you number 3 in the top chat? You just got here. What the fudge? This is just wrong. What's the matter? You has got a crown. Oh no, that's End All Immunity is number 2. A shout out to the people with the crowns. So East Carbon is just dominating at number 1. End All Immunity has got a solid lock on number 2. And a potential Pope of Crack Rocks has settled into the number 3 spot. Like, what the fudge is that? Oh, Jody just booted him out. Good for you, Jody. Good for you. Way to go. Way to take one for the team. You were walking, making food, and cleaning the fridge. Nobody believes you. What were you really doing? Sounds like a story. Sounds a little bit made up. I don't know. YouTube hates me, but you're always number 3. Well, as we determined in the previous show, you're always number 2. The previous segment from earlier in this live stream. So. Sleeping. Yeah, there we go. See, I knew you were lying. You always lying. You always be lying. But yeah, we're just having fun with you. We just got on here 20 minutes ago. How long has this shit show been going here? Too long. The right answer is this has been going on for too long. 84 minutes. Wow, that's almost an hour. You're gonna start a stream now? So what are you cooking? Crack? Meth? What are you gonna be cooking up for us? What let's promote the What's the Matter You streams. So what do you have for us? What give you a free promo here? Everybody needs to go watch What's the Matter You's live stream because we're all waiting. You already cooked. You cooked all your crack already. Okay. You cooked up your batch of crack, and now you're cooked. So what have you got in store for my audience that that we need to go and see what the hell you're doing? Because we'll go watch. We don't have to hang around here. We can go to your channel. There's nothing important going on here. Oh, another walk and talk in the dark under the full moon. All right. Yeah, I'd go for a walk and talk here, but full moon is not visible because of the overcast. Let's go outside, see if we can see old Mr. Moon. I don't think we're gonna see shit. What do we got? I don't even know where the moon's gonna be rising here. It's perfectly overcast. I can't do the front-facing camera. Perfectly overcast. And lots of snow. Here's you can see in the dark. You know, Truckee Poo is just covered in snow. And it's wet, heavy snow. Oh boy. I think it's kind of gonna be mild temperatures again tomorrow. Oh, sorry about the light there. Mild temperatures again tomorrow, and this might all just start melting away. So that's what we got since last night. And I think that's even melted down a bit. Terrible. Getting your stuff all charged and ready to go. So he's a serious YouTuber. He's getting all his devices ready. Whereas here we just wing it. Wassa does lives? Yes, he does, but it's not necessarily you gotta see that. It's kind of, I don't know. What do you guys think? Is it worth the price of admission to actually because like time is your only true asset that you have, and you're gonna give it to What's the Matter You? Oh, he's Carbon. He's calm down, son. You were half entertaining last night, but not for the reason you think you were. It was highly entertaining. Who else was there? Who else was in that? Who else was in your stream last night? Chatting away, some Burritahs. Oh, it was definitely halfway entertaining. That guy, yeah, that guy. Jody saw it. Well, she's giving you. She's just showering you with love right now. 100 emoji. We've unlocked. You've unlocked the 100 emoji achievement in my live stream. How dare you? Yeah, we realized you were paying almost no attention to the chat. We caught that. We caught that part. That didn't go unnoticed. Jody and I are actually fighting corruption, and you guys are cleaning fridges and eating Tweekah burritos. Don't forget the burritos. Tweekah burritos. Let's do a change of hats here. I can lend you my hat for your stream. What's the matter, you? If you want, you know, we're practically neighbors at this point. We're in the same time zone. Dailies, like, screw that fridge cleaning. My oven needs some loving. East Carbon waiting. He's already over there. All right, what's the matter? Shoot your best shot. Let's see what you got. Let's all go over to What's the Matter You's channel. See what kind of shit show we're gonna be treated to here. Hold on. I can do this. So this is basically what we do. I just abuse my audience. I'm just like directing, if not worse. Just not gay. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. Make sure to give What's the Matter You a big thumbs down on your way in. Dang, that's... What are we doing? Let's see. I know you're in here somewhere. Oh, there. Oh. Let's go to What's the Matter. Okay, that was your live stream from last night. I already linked to that sorry ass stream, so I'm not going to post that link again. If you missed it, it's too bad. Well, let's see what. Let's see if he does in fact have a stream waiting to go. Yeah, just what I thought. Nothing. Just as I thought. He might be pulling his pants up or something. Oh, wait. Ooh, 522 subscribers. You got a big channel. Oh, you're one of those big-timey YouTube guys. Where are we here? So, when What's the Matter You finally gets around to charging all his devices, go watch his sorry ass stream over at this link. Not sure why you would, but oh, he's got real cheese. Okay, well, I got real cheese too. Sheow. So when is this this walk and talk extravaganza supposed to start there, big guy? You gonna keep us waiting, or? Guess you're gonna keep us waiting. Cooties. I'll give you coronavirus too, if you want. I'll give you some coronavirus. So I'll be giving the full breakdown. So okay, here's the promo. On tonight's installment of What's the Matter You Tweeks Out in Public live, we'll be treated to a full breakdown on human evolution and why it clearly never happened, and relic hominins, the true creatures, the so-called in quotes, pre-human fossil record is a record of, end bracket, that still exists, and their story, and how it all fits together. This 30 to 60 minute pleasure-filled viewing experience begins in 30 to 60 minutes. So unless I can get my portable charger working with my phone, then you'll do some stuff and leave earlier. So there you go. Let's all run over to What's the Matter You's channel in about 30 to 60 minutes or some undetermined amount of time. That the stream may or may not start on time, is my guess. So just, I guess, I don't know, ring that bell, hit the notification, like, share, and subscribe. I think I'm going to unsubscribe to that sorry-ass channel. It just sounds too stressful trying to follow what the hell you're trying to do here. That sentence structure makes absolutely no sense. You're going to be doing a lot of stuff. It's going to be a jam-packed live stream. I can guarantee you that. So I'll resubscribe. So I'll resubscribe. I don't want to miss that. It sounds lit. It sounds like a super good time. At least sounds better than watching some Tweekah make Tweekah burritos with discount food that he rummaged out of the dumpster at the grocery store. So. But there you have it. So for more cooking content, no, I'm back. I resubscribed. I unsubbed for about as long as I quit smoking, so, which wasn't very long. And with that, I think it's time for Dr. Pepper. So where's Dad at? Did something happen? Did somebody do something with Dad? Or is he might be out. He might be attempting to prepare Tweekah burritos on his own, unsupervised. I'll try to keep a background of extra homemade music. Oh, is that AC/DC music that you love? I love that shit, man. Dad is resting up. Yeah, I'd have to rest up for what you're about to offer, but it's time for Dr. Pepper. Actually, I got some Dr. Pepper content here. This is I think Dad is on his way to Oregon to see if he could borrow some yoga pants. What hat? This hat? It's like $1. This hat? This is $1. All sales final. So, unreturnable, non-refundable. So get a gander at this bad boy. So this is 710 mLs. That's like 5/7 of a liter. Or the equivalent in American Imperial English units would be 5/7 of a quart. Quart. When I was down in the States, way back when I was in the Americas, the Southern Americas, namely America, I couldn't find these big ass bottles of pop. You guys had like 2 liters and little tiny junior sized Dr. Peppers. So I don't know if you guys are against diabetes or something in the States, or you got laws preventing selling quantities, but we sell like 6 packs of these monster man-sized soda pops. And I went down to the States figuring I'd find these monster drinks, and to my disappointment, you guys just completely dropped the ball there. I couldn't find the little child size portions of pop. Yeah, a 1 liter in a gas station, but it's like $15 or something. So I think it was, I have the receipt here somewhere. What'd you do with that receipt, Cat? Oh, I'm sitting on it. I think this was $9. Yeah, $8.99 plus a deposit of 60 cents plus a recycling fee. British Columbia, don't come to British Columbia and unless you got that recycling fee handy. That was another 30 cents. So this is like $10 for 6 glorious sized, man-sized Dr. Peppers. So I think it's still considered Pepsi product. I don't know. And I heard that Coca-Cola Corporation bought Dr. Pepper. Wanda Mize, search all points bulletin for Wanda Mize. Yeah, I haven't seen Wanda Mize in some time, but I typically am not in the chats or the YouTube corners or the corners of YouTube where Wanda Mize typically lurks. Wanda was in Chili's chat today. Oh, Chili was streaming today? Okay. Repeating my content. Well, that's all I got at this point. Like, what were you expecting? So yeah, Americans, step up your game when it comes to the pop. Otherwise, I might never come back. The dog hair makes it extra spicy. So. Well, that's about it as we're waiting for the glorious return to YouTube live streaming IRL content from What's the Matter You. How are we doing on your time frame there? How are those devices doing? Do we have a countdown to live? Yeah, you gotta click that bell if you want notifications. That's the way this works. There's a joke in there, Jody, about eating dog hair, but I'm not gonna. The joke kind of writes itself. Oh yeah, shadow banned. Well, okay, it's not YouTube shadow banning. It's YouTube's gatekeeper, our Lord and Savior, the Dark Lord and Savior. What did we name him? King Keister Hour? The King Keister stream? What did we anoint him as? The Keister King? Keister King? That sounds right. King K, King Direct D, the Keister King. That's right. So, and again, nobody has stepped forward, offer an explanation why it's Direct D. Keister K sounds much, or King K. Yeah. Seems much more accurate. I don't understand Direct D. Does anybody shed some light on that mystery? What's Direct D's origin story? Was he Direct C before that? I have no explanation. I've got better names for Direct D than Direct D. Sure, you all have some better names in mind yourselves. But yeah, the gatekeeper of YouTube, Direct D, is probably on the phone to YouTube saying that notification you were supposed to send to Jody and what's the matter you and all Chili's friends, just not happening. Direct Dick. So yeah, it's a gatekeeper problem from the next sheriff of Concho County, or is it Apache County? I don't even know. You guys are closer to his neighborhood than I am. So. Lord help the good people of Apache Concho County. And let's try to reinstate Chili's notifications. There's a campaign for you. Let Chili notify. Forget about some guy in Portland who wants to be a saint. The saint of rock, no less. It doesn't even make sense. We need to enable Chili's right to notify. Isn't that like a 7th Amendment right or something? You ain't really tweaking? Show the meth bong. This is all I got. Sorry. I don't mean to disappoint, but I partially do. I never promised tweaking. I said there's going to be Tweekahs here, and so you're rolling around in the mud with the Tweekah gang. Tweakers, I can redirect you to some Tweaker content, but there's just Tweekahs here. So, no hard R on the Tweaker. We don't do that here. So yeah, Jody's right. We probably don't want to know his story, to be honest. Yeah, if you're smoke what you brought. I mean, BYOT, I guess. Bring your own tweaks and I guess be prepared to share. But yeah, for that OG Tweaker content, yeah, you'll have to maybe send a super chat and I'll drop you some links there. You have a free shed for DD compound? Well, now we're talking. Not appropriate. This is Jody getting a little rolling around in the mud here. Getting a little too risque for this family-friendly content, which we portray on this channel. This fudging channel is clash with Bao in prison. Maybe. Or maybe not. Nobody knows. Only Bao knows. And maybe whoever might have put him in prison would know too, but that is a good question. I do not have an answer. So. We are always on the watch for badger sightings. I miss that guy too. So. But the way to let him know that you miss him is send him a Cash App and tell him with your dollars how much you miss him and want him to come back to the internets. Hanging with the future saint of rock. Not if I can help it. Again, I'm counting the votes. So you vote however you want, but I get to count them. So. But yeah, Cash always gets the Badger's attention. So I think you could hit him up through PayPal, Cash App, whatever. So yeah, I figured out earlier today, my Cash App is suspended permanently by the Canadian government. So our government here is preventing me from using that means of transacting with the humans. But I guess what's the matter you if you want to send Cash Apps to your prospective voters that will help you in your insane quest to become a saint of rock, by all means, folks, put your Cash Apps in the chat, and what's the matter you will load up your bank accounts. And yeah, good luck with that, my friend. The campaign is still going on. Yes, I don't think he's been making much progress. Jody's momentum seems to have diminished a bit. Where are we at here? Heard different stories. Yeah, there's all kinds of stories. The internet is full of stories. What's the matter? You's broke. Property taxes. Oh, property taxes. Yes. My property taxes for this year are going to be a lot less than 11 G's this year. 11 racks in property taxes. That's pretty disgusting. So you just turn yoga pants inside out to kind of just get some heat distribution there. That's, yeah, TMI. Erie County allows Keister Boy to ranch. Yeah, that the Keister King has a lot of sway. He's what's known as an influencer. Votes still going out. I would encourage vote. Well, I don't care. I mean, I'm not a voter anyway, so I'm a vote counter, not a voter. Larata, I see a Larata emote from Conspiracy Music. Long time no see. Happy birthday and happy New Year to you. I'm not sure what you stumbled in on here, but we're just talking shit on the internet at this point. I've got no content. I've eaten my Tweekah burrito. Stomach is still feeling moderately okay. Trying to wash it down. I did have a couple of cookies for dessert afterwards, and they weren't the gay direct D kind of cookies where you turn into this homoerotic kind of weirdness. They were just regular old cookies. There was no innuendo involved, and now I'm washing it down. My Tweekah burrito, I'm washing it down with some Dr. Pepper, which I previously washed down with a big ass cup of coffee. Yeah, what's the matter? He's broke, but he pays 11 G's in property taxes, so it is, yeah, no contradiction there. No contradiction whatsoever. As Jody leaps into the #1 spot with the crown. Look at you. Look at you go, girl. What's the matter? You's not even in the running anymore. Good, good. Let's keep it that way. So when's that live stream starting? Where you at? Where you at, man? I didn't get no notification or nothing. I mean, you could notify us right in this chat. So far, we got nothing. Can't blame DirectD on this one. You're broke because you paid 11 G's. Well, you either got to move or figure out who's scamming you. Because for 11 G's in property taxes, you ain't living in no tweak shack in the Arizona desert. Just saying. Or you're just having a rip at it. And, all right, there's a What's the Matter You live stream imminent. He's just got to get into character, I guess. Yeah, let's see. You chat way more than Jody. Well, Jody's not giving up that #1 crown, so I guess you two will just have to settle this on your own. Yeah, so broke people live in the wealthiest neighborhoods. That's typically the trend you find. The poorest people live in the wealthiest neighborhoods. The wealthiest people live like in ghettos. So that's just basic economics. You know, if you have lots of money, you don't want to live in a nice house. You want to live in the crappiest shack you can find. But if you're broke, you go and find yourself the wealthiest neighborhood, and then you set up shop there. Yes, Joe, you are #2. Yes, yes. Welcome in, welcome in. You missed the feast. We feasted on the glorious Tweekah burrito, and it was about everything you would expect it to be. Like, I think you were around earlier when we were describing how we were going to go about constructing that beast of a meal. So we ran down to the store. We got our burrito wraps. I'm not going to go through all the ingredients, but we got a couple of cans of the cheapest chili we could find. So I found some on sale. We got some cheese whiz to spread on, even though I'm not entirely sure that belongs in this recipe. I just added it in because just in the excitement of all the recipes that were going around in DirectEase stream last night, there was a lot of cheese being mentioned. So I might have confused myself. Cheese might not be a part of the Tweekah burrito, but we added cheese whiz to this Tweekah burrito. We got the eggs, which we delicately seasoned with some salt, pepper, and possibly some cat and or dog hair. And what else went in there? Oh yeah, the pork rinds, the porky poofs, bacon poofs. So it was as delightful as you would expect it to be. So we're gonna continue on the Tweekah burrito diet until I require medical assistance or possibly have some kind of positive outcome. I don't see a positive outcome from eating like Tweaker D does, or pardon me, King Keister. It actually looked pretty good. Well, I'm not gonna say it was terrible, but it might have looked better than it actually was. Oh, close to showtime. Okay, guys, we're all gonna have to dip and head over to what's his name's channel here. You've got the link. You've subscribed. You've clicked that notification bell. No excuses. I expect to see all of you in What's the Matter You's Tweak and Walk. We're gonna learn about human evolution and hominid dominance, and why I forget the premise. He was doing all kinds of stuff. He had such grand plans for this live stream. You better deliver. That's all I can say. You better not let us down, or there's going to be consequences. Just saying. Yeah, of course I'm bombing here. That's why I click live. When I click go live, it's like with the expectation that I'm gonna bomb and I need one out of you to bail me out. So you're kind of an enabler in that sense. But we shall see. We shall see what What's the Matter You has for us. I'm just saying it better be good. Like I'm not threatening, but I'm low key threatening. This better be worth my time. Right? We're waiting. Like, what's the holdup now? What are we waiting for at this point? You still cleaning your fridge, or is that done? Come on, you're keeping people waiting here. And so the title of What's the Matter You's live stream is going to be the default that YouTube provides. which is "What's the Matter You is Live!" exclamation point. So if you're looking for a title to search, it's just going to be "What's the Matter You is Live." So don't bother trying to come up with a custom title for your live stream. We want the default YouTube title, so just so we can identify which live stream we're watching. Because it's helpful. Why have a different title for every live stream? Just make it the same title every time. So still not seeing any live, no upcoming live streams, no scheduled live streams. I'm having my doubts that you're even gonna follow through on this. I think you're just using this as a excuse to get high. How do you title your live better? By calling it anything besides "What's the Matter You is Live." He's getting his shoes on, pulling his pants up. Dirty Fridges RS. Yeah, call it Dirty Fridges. What? I just done cleaning my dirty fridge. That's a better title than "What's the Matter You is Live." And East Carbon, well, at least you got high. Don't ever come in here having high hopes for this stream. That's completely misplaced trust in my ability to provide anything of value. Okay, let's see. You're Googling right now how to do a coming live and how to title your live. Well, at least Daly's enjoying this, and Jody seems to be getting a couple of chuckles. She's just spurting out on emojis here. Here we go. She can't even type anymore. It's just emotes. Let's see. Can anybody help What's the Matter You figure out how to edit a video? Is there anybody that has experience on YouTube that can help our man out here? He's talking to a Google AI right now on how to put a title on a YouTube video. And the AI is like, what the fuck is wrong with this guy? How are you coming with that title? Let's see. Let's refresh. Has he gone live yet? Or is he still talking to the Google AI? No, still talking. Still figuring it out. All right. Well, just keep my audience waiting. It's not a problem. Just keep us all waiting. We've got nothing better to do but wait for your sorry ass to get your shit together. There's a new app called YouTube Create, powered by AI, that will basically do it for you. It may very well be Apple exclusive. No, it's YouTube. It's Google. Apple has nothing to do with that shit. Yeah, the AI is cleaning its fridge. It can't help you at the moment. It says go to YouTube Studio and click Create and go live. There's no Create in YouTube Studio. Mitch, help him out. Come on. You're a seasoned YouTuber. You must know a thing or two. What kind of phone you got? What are you streaming on? Nokia? What do you got there? What's the matter with you? Now you're tipping your fridge over. Just take it to the car wash. Take that fridge to the car wash. Just pressure wash it, man. Don't tip it over. That's not good. Somebody must have a quick tutorial for the about to be defrocked. What's the matter, you? Like your chances of sainthood at this point are diminishing like exponentially. You don't have a hope in hell, man. So pro tip here, what's the matter, you? Are you on an Apple device? Of course you are. If you're from Portland. Are you using an Apple device? Joe is the winner. Congratulations, Joe. S24 Ultra 5G. Do you have a YouTube app on your phone? Do you know what an app is? Do you know how to get apps on your phone? Oop, I gotta charge you guys up now too. Which phone we got here? There we go. What's the matter? You hates apples. Yeah, you can stream, bro. So do you have a YouTube app on your phone, or what the hell are you doing? You'll be streaming from your phone, I take it? Apple pie is awesome, of course, yes. Put a one in the chat if you think What's Matter You is never going to make this live stream happen. He's almost getting dressed. Comb that hair this time, too. Do something with that nasty beard. Or if you're not gonna take up my generous offer to wear this hat, at least put some yoga pants on and put a beanie on. Beaner. Beaners are cheap. Even for guys that pay 11 G's. 11 large in property taxes. Surely you could dig up a beaner somewhere. Well, look at all the ones in the chat. Yeah, nobody believes you're going live. Let's check his channel. Let's see. Let's hit refresh. See, nothing. He's got nothing. We're trying to help you go live, and it's like you're doing everything to resist us. It's like we want to see you succeed, brother. But you're not cooperating. We want to build your channel for some reason. I can't. My clipper's broke. Because broke people are always ordering stuff from Amazon. Whereas a beanie, you can go a beaner hat. You can go to your Walmart. You have a Walmart in the States? Go to a Walmart or even a Dollar General and get yourself a beaner for like 75 cents, man. Forget the clippers. 5 minutes. Okay, here we go. Let the countdown begin. I've got at 8 p.m. sharp. Oh no, that clock's a little slow. I got Apple time is 7:58 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. So at the stroke of 8:03, we're gonna have all the gloriousness and goodness of a What's the Matter You is live stream. Because he don't bother with no custom titles. That's for idiots. All right, you've got 4 minutes. If you call you, I'm not calling you a beaner. Unless you are, of course, a beaner, then why would you be angry if people called you a beaner if you're a beaner? But if you're not a beaner, nobody's calling you a beaner. We're trying to encourage What's the Matter You to cover up that skull of his with a beaner, so he can get this shit show on the road. And if it's a little chilly out, get yourself some little glovies like this. Well, What's the Matter You doesn't do Walmart. He just does Amazon Prime. I like Dollar General. I was impressed by Dollar General. That's a good retail consumerist activity, is to spend time in Dollar General just finding deals. But Walmart is out. You've literally got like less than 3 minutes. So Walmart to Walls as the sweat. Oh, you're writing some songs here. Okay, so there's Joe is providing some lyrical brevity here. There's some humorous insertions. Okay, let's refresh this one more time. Seriously, I see nothing on your channel. I think it's not going to happen. Prove me wrong. But, I see no evidence that there's going to be any What's the Matter You live stream. I'm not convinced in the slightest. And it's raining. Oh yeah. Oh, but he's still going out. He's going to power through in the rain. Allegedly. I don't know if he's going to be singing. I wouldn't want to hear What's the Matter You singing. So I've seen his AI slop content. So right now, yeah. You've got less than a minute to get this shit show on the road. Or did you lie to us yet again? That's going to be my next live stream. The lies of What's the Matter You. Live! How many lies has he told in the last week on this stream alone? I haven't even been following what he does outside of the chat. He's always lying. Always just be lying. All right, I got 8:03 on my clock, so let's go over to What's the Matter You's channel. Enjoy his glorious live stream. Here we go, and let's see here. And there's no live stream, so it's just what I thought. I don't know what to tell you guys. I apologize to my audience. I don't know what to say other than I'm deeply sorry that we built it up, and lo and behold, no live stream. So I guess you can all go back home, or you don't have to go home, but you can't stay here. Yeah, I can't wait either, Mr. Osgood, but he's made us wait well beyond the time that he told us all that he was going live. It's not that I'm annoyed, this is how I always talk. Oh, has he gone live? Is it happening for real? Is it? Let's watch the live. Take it away. What's the matter, you? And I see nothing here. What's the matter, you? Live, one person watching. Well, who's the poor soul that's having to watch this? Let's watch together. My God, he is live.
Yeah, you're raising species as well. Yeah, I'm sure they have them there. Flying squirrels. And similarly, down there in Australia and New Zealand, you guys have the yowie, the zowie, the...
So let's all spam his chat.
I don't know, there's at least 3 or 4...
Why are you lying? Why are you always lying?
Hominid species that you guys have down there. I'm sorry, bipedal species. They're not hominins. There's never been hominin bones found anywhere in Australia or New Zealand or New Guinea. Nowhere. Hominin bones have never been found in those places, meaning... What is down there in Australia?
All right, well, this looks like it's going to be a real quality tweak out.
They are not hominins. Because again, there's no fossil record.
Make sure to give them the thumbs down.
This is a good jumping off point for what my stream is going to be talking about here. Like I will now update everyone who's just popped in the room, which includes Mr. Osgood, welcome. William L, welcome. NH Mountain Girl, welcome. End All Immunity, great. Marianne, okay, there's Mr. Bones, NH Mountain Girl.
He's busy getting votes.
I want you guys to connect with each other as much as possible.
I think that ship has sailed there, Jody, to be honest.
That I know. So, and that's not just so you can sit here and snipe trolls off. I don't really care if trolls are in here. You guys can snipe them if they're bothering you, but I don't really...
Well, I'm still a mod. I'm still a mod there, too.
But if they bother you, you know, hey,
we can cause some real chaos.
So here I'm making NH Mountain Girl is now a standard moderator, and All Immunity is going to be a standard moderator.
All right. So there you go. I'm kind of done.
People here before
I think I'll waste the rest of my evening watching What's the Matter You.
Standard moderator. And again, you guys hook up with each other now. Get each other's channels. Subscribe, maybe leave a comment under a short saying, hey, I was here.
And All Immunity is talking shit and What's the Matter You's
check out more after
chat.
He's off and I'm done being enthralled, but with his live, I'll come back and check out your stuff. You know, do that kind of thing. But definitely hook up with each other one way or another.
Now the real show
Um,
begins. So,
Weeks art. Okay, Weeks art can have a wrench.
so what have
can
I
steel-
logged
I don't
today?
know
I've
about steel,
logged
man. I'm not sure if I can.
several minutes
Mod
on the
these
internet.
today.
I should
No,
probably
just
call
kidding,
it
but
quits
Of course,
anyway.
Steel Man gets an odd too.
So,
And again, as I was telling the others, that's not
so there you
just so
go.
you can pick off trolls. Although if there are
Consider
trolls that bother you, go ahead. I'd rather not have them
trying
picked off. If
the
they bug
recipe
you,
that
go
we
ahead. And
reverse engineered
yeah,
on this
so
channel for
I'm making you
the
a moderator
Tweekah
there, Steel Man and Weeks
Tweekah
Art, and
burritos.
that's so that you guys can go around
There's
and,
lots of room for variations.
you know, connect.
Well,
with
we've got the
everyone
bare
else that's here.
bones, the skeleton of the recipe, and so you can tweak it if you like.
Go to their channel.
I can use
leave
that
them
phrase.
A comment under a
Tweak
short
your Tweekah burritos
like that,
however you
saying,
see fit to make them
you know,
more
hey,
palatable.
That was Mattel's live with you.
Would
Nice to meet
avoid
you. I'll be
adding
back. Check out more
pickles
later.
to it because most of them are made
You
in
know,
India,
hopefully
and
they're
we
gonna
all know
also
what that's
return
all
the favor.
about.
So that's what that's for.
As What's the Matter
Not
You
just- and also
graces
please
us
don't
with
smack each
his
other out. Okay, and this
superior
stream,
tweaking
right
ability
here,
on
as
YouTube,
promised, is
I
going
think
to
we'll
be
sign
about
out for today,
human evolution
and
and
maybe we'll do
and
a
why
breakfast.
it is that human evolution did not happen.
We'll do a breakfast
and,
Tweekah burrito.
I
I don't know if I'll go live, but
yeah, it didn't happen.
it could also be
And,
maybe a breakfast
also
Tweekah
why,
burrito expulsion.
You know, what is the pre-human fossil record?
But we
Which
shall.
I'll just say quickly to begin with. In short, it is the ancestors of the
We shall
still living
wisely
creatures that
depart
live in
from
wilderness areas
this
all
live
around
stream
us.
as
We just don't see
see
them very often because they're very good at being elusive.
that What's the
And
Matter
they're
You
like,
is in rare form.
Army
So,
Ranger, Navy SEAL.
go watch some real content
ninjas,
at What's the Matter
and you can
You's
probably
channel.
add Jedi on
And
there
we'll
as
catch
well
you on the
with
next
some of
one.
the very credible
Stay
eyewitness
tweaky
reports,
and
what
keep eating them Tweekah
capabilities
burritos.
these things seem to have.
Peace out.